What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This is Derg Ills, and today we are playing Subsistence. Yes, that's right. We're starting a new survival series, and I was going to wait till I hit 500 subscribers to start this survival series, but I really kind of wanted to start it now because I'm excited about it, and I've been playing this game, and I've had some requests from people in the community saying maybe I should try this game and should play this game. More than one request. So this is a game that I've picked up several times, and I've tried starting it several times as well, and each time I keep dying and it becomes frustrating to where I just don't play it anymore, and it doesn't stick with me, so I quit playing it. But I've been playing it a little bit more, and I think I've got a grasp on how to survive the first couple of nights. So that's kind of what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about, one, me starting a new series, and two, showing people how to survive like the first night or two. I know I'm still a beginner in this game, but who better to show other beginners than a beginner and showing you how I do it. So I know there are some pros of this game that could probably show you different ways to do this, but I'm going to show you as a beginner and as someone who struggled with this game how I survived. So we're going to keep it on normal. The only thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and change this from March until May because we don't want to be cold in the nighttime. We're going to switch this from 24 to 90. That way our summers last a little bit longer, but the bad part, the winters will last a little bit longer as well. Let's go ahead and start a new solo game. All right, so like I said, I'm going to show you how to survive the first couple of nights. And if you're looking for like a secret or a magic phrase or a magic term on how to survive, then you're out of luck, guys. You're out of luck because there is not one. The number one secret, I guess, how to survive on this game is patience. That's the word we're going to use today. Patience is what you need if you want to survive in this game. And smart decisions. Smart decisions meaning stay away from predators and don't go for crates or don't go for fibers or plants if there's a predator nearby. There's going to be plenty of more crates and fibers and resources throughout this game, so don't worry about that. So of course you want to chop plenty of trees here at the very beginning. I like to get somewhere in the 60 to 100 range of wood the first day. So just like all video games, guys, one of the things you probably gonna want to do right off the bat, and you're gonna feel the need to sprint everywhere. This is not one of those games. This is not a sprinting game. There are a couple times where it's necessary to sprint. One of those times is when you're getting away from predators, and the other time is when you are chasing a chicken, like right here. We're going to creep up on this chicken, and we're going to try to grab him. Now, if I had a bow and arrow, I could shoot him, but I usually don't want to waste arrows on chickens. I want to creep up on them, and I want to sprint, and I want to grab them. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. There's a crate right there. Try to remember that. Pick that up on the way. So we're going to try to catch this chicken, guys. Now, he slows down every 5 to 6 seconds, something like that. And you're able to catch up a little bit. There's 2 of them now. But we're chasing this guy. And we're going to catch up to him here in just a second. Getting closer. Now, there are other ways to do this as well. There are people that are pros at this. I am not one of those. So I just kind of have to run behind him until I get into distance to where I can grab him. And then you spam the E button. He's going to run me right into a bear. Okay, we got him. All right, got him. Woo, okay, good. We got him. All right, now there's a bear, and there's a wolf behind me, and there's another chicken. All right, so that is how you want to catch a chicken, and that's one of the only reasons you sprint. So the reason you don't sprint is because you have your hunger and your fruits and vegetables and your hydration. The more you sprint, the faster those will run down, and we don't want those to run down. All right, so we got a pretty good spawner. Here's a bunch of water. There's a big lake here, and you normally, like in most survival games, you want to build your base around water just so it's easy to get to. Although the water is not that bad on this game. It doesn't run down as quick as it normally would in regular survival games. But still good to be close to water. So most of your first couple of days are going to be just like this, like going around and picking up resources. You're going to walk around and you're going to farm wood, you're going to farm fibers, you're going to farm scrap metal. You're going to farm any fruits or vegetables that you find. You're going to farm medicinal herbs. And I'll see if I can find some of those to show you. Also, do note the higher you go, the colder it gets. But we started in May, so hopefully it's probably not that cold. Oh, there's another chicken here. I'm not going to chase him. We do have one chicken in the inventory. That's good enough for now. Although he just acts like he wants to get caught, you know. Alright, so we're still farming wood. Honestly, once I found out that, you know, being real patient and not sprinting everywhere and not taking the chances that you know, probably would in a normal game. See, there's a bear over there. We're not going to go that way, so we're just going to go a different way. Once I started making better decisions, I slowed my gameplay down a little bit. I started to survive in this game. There's a wolf over there, so we're going to go away from him. Look, there's the bear over there. I do see some fibers up here. Here's what the fibers look like. You need these fibers to create cordage. And you need a lot of cordage. This fence just means it's the end of the map. Nothing else. You can't go around it. All right, there's a wolf. He pretty close to us. We're gonna try to squeeze through here. Now the animals, if they see you from a distance, they will inch towards you, but if they get too close, they will warn you first. And if you hear their warning, you need to get away. If you don't, then they will think about attacking you, which at one point they'll start sprinting at you, and then you can turn around, you can run away from them. And you can get away from them, but you'd rather not go that route if you don't have to. Man, there's a lot of chickens. All right, now see this plant. See how that green plant right there kind of sticks out? That's a carrot, so we're going to pick that up. And we're not going to use it right away because we're still yellow, but we are going to keep that carrot. Actually, it just gave me seeds, so it just gave me carrot seeds. It didn't give me a carrot, so never mind. We're just going to go along the beach here. Oh, there's a bear. We're going to turn around and go back up. Yeah, just stay away from the predators, you know. It's the best I can tell you. And like, this is the end of the map over here. So we need to go back this way. Let's go back around the beach this way. Should we get another chicken? Should I get another chicken? Let's see if we can get another chicken. Come here, chicken. Yeah, just run along the beach and keep me safe. All right, we're getting a little closer. Come on, chicken. Oh, okay, I got him. But I also heard a growl of a bear. He's up there. He saw me. He didn't like that I was chasing his chicken friend. But we have 2 chickens now. That's cool. So we have food for the night. It's ideal to get 3 pieces of protein. So that you can eat at night. And only eat at night. Only eat your protein at night. You know, once you set up your fire and you're staying warm throughout the night, that's the best time to go ahead and cook your food. If you eat like 3 pieces of protein at night, it also lasts pretty much the entire next day as well. I don't, my game's kind of freaking out on me right here. I don't know what's up with that. All right, now there's a rabbit. We're not going to chase the rabbit because it's just not going to work out. There's a wolf and a bear over here. We're going to crouch and see if we can sneak up on this. It's fibers and these medicinal plants. All right, and now we're going to go away. That's probably a little too close for comfort, but I knew if they saw me, they would probably growl at me, and I would have a chance to get away. Like I was saying, we didn't get a bad spawn, because I usually like to sit up by water. And a couple times I have created a base and, you know, gotten a little far in the game. I have set up by water or by a lake, just so it's close. So I really like the area where it spawned us. Here's a trail. We're just going to take this trail. It'll usually take us down to the beach. Let's see. I need to farm some more wood. How much wood do I have? I only have 10 wood. Yeah, I need to farm more wood. Let me do that. I'm going to farm a lot of wood real quick in this whole area. And then we'll keep going. Here's a crate. Nails, nails, and more nails. Well, and you need lots of nails. You need nails to create arrows for your bow. And you need nails to build your foundation as well. You need nails and cordage. Nails and cordage, nails and cordage. All right, let's keep farming the wood. The odds are we won't have all the materials that we need after the first day to create a full small base yet. So we're just going to gather what we can. If we can, we'll put one foundation down. But you may not even have enough to do that, and that's fine. As long as you have enough to create a campfire, you can survive. Daytime lasts 30 minutes in game time, and nighttime lasts like 6 minutes, I believe. So that's something good to put in your back pocket there and note. Also, you want to like have a good sense of direction so you don't get lost. So the beach is down here. It's east of me. So keep that in mind wherever you are. Make sure you know where east, west, north, and south is. And if you do forget, just remember that the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. And that's the same for this game as well. Yeah, so there you go. There's the sun in the east. And it will set this way. There's a medicinal herb right there, but you see the wolf beside it. That may be a little too close for comfort there. We're not going to go get that medicinal herb. And medicinal herb can be used for several things, but early game, you need it to create biofuel. If you go here, you see biofuel. You need 4 medicinal herb to create 1 biofuel. And the reason you need that is because after you use your matches that they give you when you first spawn in, you're going to need to create fire starting kits, and that requires 1 biofuel. If you don't have a fire starting kit, then you can't start your fire. And it gets cold at night in this game, and you may die. You may freeze to death. It doesn't matter what part of the year it is or what time of the year it is. It gets really cold at night, and you need to keep yourself warm, period. I saw a crate in the distance over here. We're gonna go see it. We're gonna farm these trees first. Yeah, you just have to be careful in this game. Patient and careful. So be patient, make good decisions, and you will survive. Now later on in the game, when you have an ample supply of food and you have better weapons, like you have a shotgun and stuff like that, well, maybe you can be a little bit more careless. I still wouldn't be, but at least you'll have weapons to defend yourself. Now, after you create your base and you install this, if you install this base command unit, or the BCU, some people will call it, it'll put a marker on your base, so that way you'll always know which direction your base is in. But there are a couple things to note about adding the BCU to your base. One, once you add your BCU to your base, it puts your base live and online. And it starts to spawn in hunters. Hunters that spawn into the world and create their own bases. And then it's possible they will come to attack you and try to rob your base. The other thing it does, right now, if I were to die, it's not that big of a loss. I'll drop my backpack and I'll have to find my dead body to, regain all of the materials and resources that I've gathered. But it will also respawn me with my weapon and matches. Everything that has spawned me with here from the apple over, it'll spawn me with again. Once you place your BCU, it does not spawn you with matches or your gun or anything like that again. So do keep that in mind. So the big part is, without placing the BCU, you're able to still walk around this map and farm resources without being bothered by hunters. So we're going to place the BCU well into the game here. Not like too far into the game, but we're gonna place it later rather than sooner. Put it that way. All right, we need more wood. We're gonna farm some more wood here. Now here's a big tree. These trees kind of stick out. These are grub trees. They give you a grub at the end. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner while I'm chopping this tree down, you'll see the wood logs that I'm getting. And somewhere around the 5th or the 6th log, see, that's 4, 5. Now the 6th log, it gives you a tree grub. Now tree grubs are used for fishing. And if you're in a pinch, you can eat a tree grub and it'll give you some protein. I have used the tree grub to eat only in an emergency situation, but I mostly use tree grubs to put into fish traps once I start making traps. And that's several days into surviving here. All right, this actually looks like a good place to build our base, but we're not going to do it quite yet. I like this little point, though, this little cove. And if you notice and you look at the map, it only reveals areas that you've discovered. So everything else is black because you haven't been there yet. So once you go to those areas, it will start showing on the map. I'm not finding near as many crates as I thought I would. Usually I've found a lot more crates at this point. By the way, this is an ore. This is a zinc ore. There are lots of ores you'll see on these rocks. Don't use your axe. It'll damage your axe. Your axe will not damage unless you try to break up some ore. You'll be able to create a pickaxe pretty soon. And at that point, you'll start mining that stuff. Now, if we hit tab and we go in here, you'll see all this stuff on the left-hand side. It's kind of like a checklist, like beginning of the game to have you do certain things. And don't completely ignore it, but I wouldn't worry about it because all this stuff's going to get done anyway. I'm going to create some cordage here because I want to build a bow as soon as I can. So maybe we can get a little bit more food. And so 5 sticks. So 1, 2, 3. That's let's see, 4, 5. There we go. We'll have all that queued up. That's creating cordage and sticks so we can create our bow. And then once we kill and butcher our chickens, we'll have some feathers for the arrows. All right, we're still just walking around collecting resources, looking for anything that we can. Haven't found a lot of crates. I'm hoping I can find some more crates here before it starts getting dark. Get some more resources. Notice how we still aren't sprinting. We still aren't sprinting, but we're getting pretty low in our fruits and vegetables. So we're going to go ahead and eat this apple. We're going to eat one of the blueberries that we have as well. We're going to take care of our protein once we build our campfire and start cooking. So I'm not too worried about the protein right now. There's a wolf down there. There's a rabbit. All right, let's see if we can go in and create our bow yet. There we go. One bow coming up. Let's look at our arrows. And by the way, when you catch your chickens, do not kill and butcher them quite yet. We're going to butcher them now because it's getting close to dark, and we need the feathers. So we can create arrows right here. So 1, 2, and every time you create an arrow, it creates 2. So creating 2 sets of arrows right there is going to give us 4. And that's going to allow us to kill a rabbit or a chicken if we're in a pinch and we don't feel like chasing it. But it's smart to just chase the chicken until you catch it so you don't waste an arrow. There's some cordage and some nails. Beautiful. I'm basically just going to walk along the beach here on the outer skirts of the beach, see if we can find anything. And that way we'll be at a good spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard a bear. I don't know where he came from. There he is right there. He was behind that brush. And I did not see him. You will look at him. He's hiding in the brush. No, you don't. You're not interested in me, bear. Don't get away from me. Get away from me. He was straight up hiding in that brush, and I did not see him. There will be some moments like that, but you heard him growl. He gave me a warning, so we just ran away. And that's all it took. But he's still kind of interested in me, so we're gonna sprint. This is one of those times where you want to sprint. I just want to get as far away from him as I can. All right, so we've reached the end of the map again. I didn't know we were going to reach the end of the map, so I don't really think this is a good spot to set up base right here at the end of the map. So we're going to have to go back down, maybe over there somewhere. We've got a long ways to go. All right, the bear's up there. There's a wolf down there. We're going to cut right through the middle here. And we're going to walk with our bow and arrow out. If we see any more food, we're going to kill it. And the wolf is not food yet. We're not ready for that. I hear a chicken somewhere. And we'll probably get the chicken with the bow. If I can find him. I heard him. I don't see him though. All right, as you can see, the sun is setting in the west over there. So we're just gonna walk towards it, and hopefully we'll be in a position to set up a camp somewhere right over here as it's getting dark on us. Oh, there's a rabbit. All right, we're going to crouch, and we're going to sneak up on this rabbit. You hold it a little bit above what you're shooting at. I can't get a clear shot on him. I don't see him. Where'd he go? There he is. Got him. Hold the head of the arrow a little bit above him. And there you go. And look, this spawned right in front of him too. So some more stuff. All right, cool. We're back down to this little cove that we were at that I said I liked. There's a wolf right back here, but maybe we go on the other side of the cove. I don't want to set up right in front of the wolf. He could come down and give us some issues. All right, some medicinal herb. Let's see if we have enough to create some biofuel with that. Yeah, we do. So we're going to create a biofuel. We don't need it right now, but I just want to go ahead and do it. Here, we're going to keep walking down the beach here. All right, so here's a little point right here. We can create a base. Let's see if we have enough to create a base. We do. So we need 5 planks. Let these planks craft up. Let's look around, make sure there are no predators. I think we're gonna be good. So we have 3. Let's go ahead and kill our little rabbit here. Kill him. Ugh. Poor little rabbit. And let's butcher him. All right, get some cloth with that as well. We have 2 pieces of chicken. We have some rabbit. So it looks like we're going to be good for food on tonight. Now I'm waiting for these planks to craft because I want to lay a foundation down, and then I want to put my campfire on top of the foundation. All right, we're ready. Let's craft this 1 wood foundation. And it'll go down there in our hotbar and the inventory once we're ready to go down on number 8, probably, I think. Yep. And so let's put it low to the ground, or should we go high up? I don't know if I have enough to like do stairs though. Wood stairs. I could craft some planks for wood stairs, or let's see, or what are these? Wood foundation stairs. You know what? Tell you what, I know what we'll do. We'll create this one. We'll create this one low on the ground to start. And then while we get things going in this one, we will create another base, maybe close to here, that we can build without disrupting this base. That's what we'll do. So let's go in here and just create a campfire. We need 4 sticks. We need 3 more sticks. The sticks craft up pretty quick. Alright, campfire. Let's craft that. Alright, beautiful. We're just going to put it in the corner here. And let's open it up and let's drag the wood over for fuel. It takes 12 of your logs. You got to make sure you at least have 12 logs. And then we're going to use the matches. We're going to start that up and we're going to put our chicken here, chicken there, and rabbit there. And let's go ahead and drink. And let's eat these 2 blueberries. Let's go down and get some water. You can just click on your canteen and hit E, and then it fills it up. So it's dirty water, so we'll have to put it on the fire and cook the water here in a second. And we'll just wait till this is cooked. Now, you don't want to let your food burn. It can burn, and then it gives you no nutritional value whatsoever. So you can eat it at medium. You can see it gives you a plus 12 on protein. And the rabbit gives you a plus 13 on protein. But if you wait until it's done, you'll see the nutritional values change. See, now it's cooked, so that changed up to 18. So we're just going to go ahead and eat, and this changed up to 20. And then we're going to eat here. And that's going to give us plenty, last us through the rest of the night and for most of the next day. And I'm going to wait for this water to cook, and I'm going to drink it again just to get the hydration all the way up. And then I will fill it up again and cook more water. There we go. A little drinky drink there. Let's go back down. Click and hit E. Let's come back up here and cook this. That way we'll have some water ready to go. Meanwhile, if we want, we can swim down here and see if we can find any kelp. Kelp will also help us with, okay, no, never mind. Just kidding. It's too cold. It's too cold, so we're going to come right out of here. We'll do it before we go off in the morning. How about that? We'll come right out of there. Okay, cool. So let's just crouch down. There you go. You can hit V, and it'll go in third person, but you can't move. Yeah, can't move in third person. You can only look at his manly body and his weird tattoos. Nice 6-pack there, right? Yeah, it looks like it's probably ideal to get 4 pieces of meat. So it probably would have helped us, you know, while this is still burning. Let's see if we can go find something just right out here. See if we can find us a chicken or a rabbit. Not sure if we'll be able to. Maybe we can bring it back and cook it real quick. So it looks like it could be ideal to get 4 pieces of meat or 4 pieces of protein. All right, we'll just head back. I want to see if there's anything close. And there was not. Let's go ahead and put out our fire. We're going to extinguish it. And a lot of times you'll have to do this, guys, in a spot that's probably not going to be your base. And if you do that, you just want to dismantle your fire. When you're done, it'll give you some of your materials back. But since we got lucky and we got a good spawn, we ended up in a spot that we probably want to end up at permanently. So that was kind of made it a little bit easier for me. There's the sunrise. There's the sunrise there in the east. Yeah, so we just know that our base is in the east, so if we do get lost, we can just head to the east and we'll find our base close to the water. All right, let's see what else we can craft. We go in here and we can craft a wood wall. So we're going to craft 4 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're already running out of materials here, but we're going to craft 4 sets of planks, and then we'll craft a wall and we'll put it up, and that'll be good for now. All right, craft the wall. We don't have any more. I guess we could craft some more cordage, but I guess we don't need to right now. Wait, I wonder how much does it cost to create a ceiling? Yeah, we probably can do that. Let's do that. Yeah, craft some cordage here. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna do how many more planks? We want to do a ceiling, wood ceiling. We need 4 planks. One, 2, 3. Let's go get some wood real quick, and I'll tell you the reason why we're doing this as quick as we can in just a second. All right, so we're gonna put the wall right here. Let's put that down. Now what we need is a ceiling, and it should be done right after this. Let's go. There's some more planks. Let's craft that. There we go. And we wanted to do the ceiling as quick as possible because we want to cover. Oh, wait. There we go. We want to cover the fire because if it starts raining, we won't be able to light our fire, and we won't be able to keep warm, and we won't be able to cook food or anything, and we'll be in big trouble. So that's why we wanted to do that as fast as possible. And guys, that's going to be it for day 1. We survived at day 1. We survived through the night. I showed you how to do that. So if you don't find a good spawn and you don't find a good spot on your first night, it's okay. Just set up a fire somewhere close to water. You'll find like a lot of ponds in the woods. Just set up a fire right by the pond and live through the night. And then just pick up in the morning and just keep collecting resources and stuff like that until you actually find a spot where you want to set up your base. It pretty much, it just acts like a continuation of day 1 after you survive through the night and you sit by the fire while you do that. So guys, I hope you learned something from this. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button if you did. If you're a new viewer, please hit subscribe and come back. We are going to start a series on this. So this was day 1, and the next series will be the rest of day 2. We're already getting hungry, so I'm kind of worried about my protein, but we'll see what we can do. So appreciate it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.